Okay, it's April 3rd, 2019. I'm standing at the corner of Lake Drive and North Deerfield. There's my fire plug, and there's my ditch, which I need to clean out a little bit. And there's the park, which I don't know if you can tell, but I can sure tell. It's cleared out all the way to the back now. You can see from the brown patchy area, that's all newly cleared out. And there's a lot of it. And you go all the way over the trailer. That's Mel's trailer. That's our property line there. So here we are, all the way to Lake Drive there. So I'm going to keep walking and just give you a sense of how far this is. And I also want to show the poison ivy that grows on these trees and absolutely just throttles them. And if it's left there, it kills them. And I'm sure that is part of you know, nature's grand design for the process of growth and decay that occurs in a forest that's left alone. But here it's not being left alone anymore, and so it's really important to get the poison ivy off the trees. Okay, here's a pile that I've made. You see this stuff? This furry, awful stuff? That's pieces of it. I pull it off in these huge, huge ropes of, you know, it's like Tarzan vines. And, you know, they're up these trees 50, 80 feet. And if you can get a good, now see, those are some that were cut back maybe last year, and they're just hanging there. They'll die. That's how you kill it. You chop it, you chop off at the bottom, then a couple feet up, then you start pulling away. This one I've had to leave since a couple days ago because it's just so huge, and I was too tired to deal with it. But you see how this just goes up and up and up and up into the tree and wraps around and branches off and makes its own, you know, it climbs out onto all the branches. See all this dangling stuff? These are all former iterations of this one. And here we go on another tree. See, it starts down here, winds around, and up it goes, up, 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 winding around, way up there. And you just, you wouldn't believe how tough this stuff is, and tenacious. And here it is, here's how it starts. These little spindly, scrawny little things. This is a great time to get these, and I will be getting those today. Here's more scrawny ones, just starting out on this tree. You see? All the way up. I'll be getting all of those off of there today too. Okay, and then here are huge piles of wood chips left. You can see I've got all this debris to clean up, and I'm just going to have to do it with a rake. With a rake and a pitchfork and a shovel and lots of determination. And then there's all this kind of stuff that sticks up 3 inches, 5 inches. Some of it's bamboo, some of it's creepers. It's very tough. I've got to get in there with a Sawzall and cut it out, because if I'm walking along and I trip on that, I'll fall down and hit my head. So anyway, here we are here we are all the way to, there's another big piece of that crap that I cut off of this tree. And look, there's so much more to do on this one. But here we are at the edge of the creek now. So I can walk all the way back in my property to the edge of the creek, all along the length of my property now. These tree logs I had left here as a stop your mower before you get to this point kind of thing. And this is a naturally occurring something. Looks like a, you know, water forms and goes down there, but there might even be some kind of underground water thing coming along here. I don't know. Now that I can look at it, I can pay more attention to it. This is the kind of stuff that's sticking up everywhere. See? There. And here we go. All along this edge. Now, this tree, this is the argument tree. This is the argument tree that got me to say, okay, you guys are done with this job, because they refused to cut it down. And as you can see, I mean, it's already developing the telltale rotting out in the middle, and it's got the vines on it. You know, those vines have been on it for years, and they have totally done this tree in. But I'm left with this tree, and I've got to get that vine off of there somehow. Anyway, yeah, you know, I mean, I will be, I don't think I'm going to have the problem with snakes that I had when this was the totally overgrown place. Here's the creek. You can see, you know, I mean, that's the creek bed that now belongs to the people that just bought the house behind me. Trees fall down. They rot, they fall down. And that's their problem to pick that up. And I don't know if they will, but some of their trees are, you know, there's another one. Big one fell down on their property, flopped over onto my property, onto my creek bed anyway. Here's another one. So, yeah, I want to say this will get done this year. I will at least be able to keep it from becoming overgrown again. But whether or not I'll get this done to the degree that I want it done. See, you had the logs put all on the edge so that I really I can't drive them. I can't drive the mower into the creek without some concerted effort. But see, here's what this will look like once I've got it cleaned up. All of this green stuff will start growing there, and maybe even you know, pretty lushly, because so much more light is getting in there. So anyway, I can keep this stuff cut, you know, as low as I want with a mower, and it's very pretty, and it holds the soil together. So that's what I'm looking at getting done. Here's where the old shed sat. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pile of gravel. That's a whole other thing. That's what's left of the burn pile. I'll be clearing that out. None of that's as big a deal as getting the ivy off the trees. There's another one where this shit just climbs up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And I don't know if you can tell about the trees. they are definitely gonna leaf out in another week. And we're due to get rain. We're due to get rain starting Friday, and then we're gonna get like a week's worth. So it's gonna be too soggy in here to work. So I'm just gonna get the ivy off the trees if I possibly can by Friday, and then worry about everything else over the course of the coming months. Ah, there's the where are we here? You can see that. There's the 5 little trees sitting on the deck. They'll be in a separate video probably. And there's the shed. I guess I will walk over there because I did put the walk-through door in it. See, this is compacted. It's about, I don't know, half a foot deep of compacted gravel. That was the foundation for one half of the shed that had no floor in it. That was its floor. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that, really. Okay. Burn pit is full of stuff that needs to be burned. But we're having high-risk burn days, and that's a low item on the list anyway, low priority. So here's the shed, big shed door that I drive the mowers into. As you can see, it's up off the ground quite a ways. I'll show you the ramps, maybe do a drive up some other day, so you can see what a thrill ride that is. Okay, and here's my walk-in door that I cut into the back of the shed a couple of weeks ago now. That was another job, but it works really well. It swings in. It's wide enough for me, tall enough for me to get in, but not just a big honking door, and nothing in there is small enough to be brought out through that door. So there's my thing. Here's what I keep all my gas and other chemicals in. It's a solid, really heavy duty, high impact plastic thing. Stairs up to my deck, and the little trees happily growing away there. You can see. See that? All growing. There's the tall one is the apple, and it's finally got buds on it all the way up. So, tra-la-la, huh? Alright, sorry that this is so long, but you don't have to watch the whole thing. And I did want to show you just how incredibly you know, it really is incredible. When I think of what this yard looked like when I bought the place, it's just been totally transformed. And here we go, all the way up. Oh, you know, you may remember there were 2 of these cypress trees here. One of them got so badly damaged several months ago in a really big snowstorm that I had them take it out. And that patch there is where it used to be. So anyway, you know, you get a sense. As the corner of my house, and you come all the way to the creek. And as soon as I deal with the gravel and the burn pit pile, then we're talking, it's just green, 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 green. Okay, bye.